Hello, hello. It's Mary from Seaside Quilting Supplies. Hope everyone's doing great today. This is a real quick video tutorial of our grocery bag tote. We have kits available at our website, seasidequiltingsupplies.com, or of course you can download our app. It is slick. You can check your app store for Seaside Quilting Supplies, download the app, follow us on Facebook. For our sales, you will love everything we have. We work hard to make sure we bring you the best stuff. But this little tutorial right here is for our hybrid grocery bags. There is a long format tutorial on our YouTube channel, and I'll link it in a comment here that goes through step by step making the cotton with cotton bottom and cotton top grocery tote. And it's very detailed. It goes through step by step. This little tutorial, we have created a hybrid bag. We're using faux leather for the bottom, and then of course cotton for the top. The straps are the same. The interfacing is the same. Everything else is the same. There's a couple of differences you need to pay attention to when you're using the faux leather for the bottom. But other than that, it's simple, simple, simple. So this tutorial is really just going through the couple of differences for the hybrid bag as opposed to the cotton bag, which I said there's already a longer detailed tutorial on our YouTube channel. But this is the hybrid grocery bag. Holds lots and lots of groceries. It's extremely roomy. Wonderful bag. We do still have this particular model in stock, and the one that I'm making with you today is going to be these beautiful seahorses. With this Harbor Pebble faux leather. Then I've also got these navy and green whales. Who doesn't love humpback whales? Beautiful humpback whales with a navy blue faux leather for the bottom. So that's kind of what we're going to run through making. Of course, the first thing you're going to do is, cut everything out. I've already done my straps. You'll do your straps. You can do that without a tutorial. If you need a tutorial on some ins and outs of getting the straps done, check out the longer tutorial. I've already cut my tops, and I've already marked them for where I'm going to add my handles. So I'm going to get that done real quick. Let's finish getting this bag put together so we can go do some shopping. By now, you will have followed the instructions on the basic bag, the instructions that will come with your kit. You can also watch the other tutorial we talked about earlier. That's done by Terry. That's going through the cotton bag. But we're doing the hybrid bag. So you're going to have your straps on, your cotton top. This is called the accent fabric that we're using the faux leather for. So when you get to this step where you're going to add your fusible fleece, which is going to be the support for the inside of the bag, you're not going to put it on this part at the bottom. You're going to sew your top and bottom together as instructed, and your next step in the instructions is to add the fusible fleece. You just need to add it to the cottons to the top, and I usually go ahead and tuck it in because you've got your 1/2 inch seam. I'm going to tuck it in there, iron it on, get it fused on there, and then this is just going to naturally fold back up, and you're going to do your top stitching over that, which is also going to add one more layer of securing your fusible fleece in there. So this is what your assembly will look like. There's no fusible fleece. This is the backing to the faux leather. So you've got your fusible fleece on your cotton at the top. You've got it fused in there, tucked into your seam right here. You've done your top stitching to hold it all in place. And then Then you're going to fold, you're going to sew both sides of your bag together, your front and back of the bag. You're going to sew them right sides together, get them sewn together. Now it's time to box the corners. Boxing the corners can be, honestly, just a pain in the butt. When you're doing your liner, the lining's not so bad because it's cotton. It's really got a lot of give to it. The instructions that Terry walks through in her video show that you fold it like this, and then do your 4-inch mark. What I find it easier to do is grab that tailor's chalk, grab your tailor's chalk, mark you a 4-inch square from inside the seam, go from the seam in 4 inches on both sides, and then you're still going to need to fold it, and it's kind of thick, so it's not super easy to fold, but you're going to get it folded to where your lines are lining up. Let me put my glasses back on. Get your lines lined up. For me, it's easier doing it this way. Then you can grab your clips and clip it, because it's a little bit bulky. Clip it all the way down. This is what's going to give you the nice square bottom of your bag. Clip it down, and then you'll put it under your machine and sew it. And your machine should glide right through both of these layers. Flip it over. You do kind of want to sew it when you put it on your machine. You want to sew it so that these are laying where your machine will just glide over those seams right there. If not, it might get caught, and you might need to like lift your presser foot just a little bit to get it just sewed over it. Just going to put it on there, and your machine should just glide right on through it. And I'm just using a regular standard needle, nothing, no fancy needle. It does kind of slow down where you're going over the seam, because that is thick. You're going through 4 layers of the faux leather. But that's all you got to do. You do want to do your back stitch on the edge. Then snip it. And you're good to go. You've got it cut. And then you're just going to take your scissors. Drop something. You just take your scissors and cut. When you cut this corner off, leave about a 1/2 inch. Just cut it with your scissors. I'm not using my King fabric scissors. This is just a pair of less expensive scissors, because I don't like to cut the faux leather, this much faux leather. But there, my corner is boxed, ready to go for the corner of my bag. And that's the only changes, the only things that you have to watch out for when you're doing the hybrid bag compared to the bags that are cotton on top with a cotton accent fabric. It's just where you're putting the fusible fleece only on the top, and then boxing those corners. I find it easier to box the corners this way. You can follow the instructions to box the corners the other way. Either one, they come out the exact same. You just have to line them up carefully just when you're doing this bag, because you're going to be putting a lot of weight in it. Where did my sample go? I don't know. You're going to be putting a lot of weight in it, most likely, so make sure you're doing your 1/2 inch seam allowances. I haven't put the lining in this one, but I'm going to go ahead and flip it around so you can see the lining. The instructions for the lining are absolutely basic. They're simple to follow. And I only boxed one of these corners, but we're going to flip it around so you guys can see how it looks. Here's the boxed corner. Well, that's it. You know, it's simple. I'm telling you, if I can do it, I know you can do it. But that's how the boxed corner looks on this bag. This is the navy faux leather with these gorgeous, gorgeous humpback whales. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I know you can get it done. Your kit will come with your fusible fleece, your fabric for the lining, all the fabric you need for the top, your faux leather for the bottom. It'll come with a complete set of instructions and of course access to these tutorials, my little mini tutorials. I need to come up with a different name for mine because it's not really a tutorial. It's just some helpful hints. And this is an example of what, I haven't finished this one because I only did part of it so I could show you guys what it looks like as we're moving along through the project. But we do have these seahorses and this beautiful harbor color faux leather available. We have the faux leather in several different colors. And of course we have got a plethora of cotton. For these, for the top stitching on both of these, I just used a neutral thread. You can use, of course, any color thread you want. Hang on just a second. As you can see with this bag, you can have a lot of fun with the top stitching. After you put your liner in, you'll top stitch, of course, around that. You can't see that much on there. On here, look, I did just a fun big zigzag stitch for my top stitching here. And on this one I used yellow for the top stitching. Kind of blends in there and then it stands out on the inside of the bag. So you can have a lot of fun switching up your thread, doing whatever kind of stitches you want. But these are the funnest, the absolute most wonderful fun bags. I've made several of them. One of our top selling kits for 2023, and we certainly welcome you to check us out. Join us. We've got projects every single month. We're having such a blast with them. So check us out. Follow us on Facebook. Check out our website, seasidequiltingsupplies.com. Download our app and join us on Thursday nights at 7 to just hang out and look at fabric and look at fun projects. And we hope to see you soon. Thank you.